phase. Actually, you know what? Let's go do the bonus scenarios first, so we can get more power parts, and then we'll decide. So we're gonna do Power to Pierce Through Darkness and Bellicose Star Sea. We're gonna play Clash of the Mazin Redux in a Desperate Battlefield before Chapter 47. So let's go check out Power to Pierce Through Darkness.
Record number 18632. Loading data. This record is from the time we were preparing to head to Iskandar in order to save the 3 dimensions.
The AD Dimension crew say final goodbyes to their friends and loved ones as they prepare to depart for Iskandar in an attempt to stop the space-time fusion. Uribatake calls Saji Crossroad, who is managing Uribatake's factories in his absence. Little does he know that an ominous shadow creeps ever closer to this precious enterprise. Power to Pierce Through Darkness. It's almost like a drill that pierces through the heavens, but that's not part of this scenario. Okay, let me just do something really quickly before we start. Okay, sorry about that. Just needed to do a little errand. Alright, so we're in Nouvelle Tokyo City. Hey, Saji! My favorite manager! Welcome back, Mr. Uribatake.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, Luis, you seem to be doing well.
Thank you. We appreciate all you've done for us.
Luis isn't the only one doing well. The factory is running smoothly too. Only the best from Saji, right? I think I'll leave the operation in your hands for now. So, the wife, how's she doing? Your wife's pregnancy is going well. We're told the baby is growing bigger and healthier by the day. We've also got someone helping clean the house from time to time, and they do a great job. Everything is good here. No need to worry. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Being pretty much forced into running this factory while you go and join the Nadesiku crew of your own volition isn't really something we can bring up easily, but... yeah, good point. Now may be a good opportunity to go home and apologize to your wife, you know. We can worry about that later. Right now, I want to bring the special guest I have for you today. Special guest? Long time no see, Saji. Setsuna. Glad you're doing well. You too, Luis.
Thanks.
Still, to think that Saji of all people was put in charge of the factory while Uribatake is gone. Ian, good to see you too. I'd love to stay and chat, but I've gotta run. I'll let Setsuna take it from here. Uribatake, let's get going. Make sure you talk to your wife before heading out, alright? Alright, but you don't have to be the mediator. Good luck, Mr. Uribatake. Squad leader Uribatake got me up to speed on you two. Then why don't we get right to hearing about you? What you've been up to, where you're headed.
Isn't Celestial Being also going to Iskandar to try and help save the world?
They must be Setsuna's friends. After all that time as a Celestial Being Gundam pilot, all the disruption caused by that group throughout the universe, he sure is laughing it up nice and easy. I see your point, but the man you see there right now is very different from the man he was back then. He's changed a lot then, huh? Yes, he has. Changed, huh? I think it's more like he chickened out. I have to disagree with you. I can see strength in him just from the way he smiles. And that very strength has cleansed my spirit. To me, he is a light in the darkness. Captain, you're being weird. He's not the only one who changed. So did I. I don't know. You've always been kinda weird, I think. This is our last bit of free time before we head out to Iskandar. And since we're in Japan, we ought to enjoy ourselves. In that case, I'm gonna go enjoy Japan on my own. The only reason I'm here with you is because you dragged me out here. Why that tone, Joe? I say we spend a bit more time together. How about it? Forget it. You know, Banjo, you give off the same scent as Maito Senpuji. Meaning I don't like you. Joe, it seems like you're still in the darkness. And from the darkness, it's all the more difficult to sense the shining light of Maito and Banjo. This is why you grimace so. Before we leave Earth, there are some issues we need to deal with. If you like, I'll let you make the calls. That calm and composed tone really irks me, you know? Just my natural way of speaking. If I may be so frank, going around playing some outlaw all the time is nothing but a joke to me. Provoking, huh? You certainly know Maito Senpuji. Maito's a true hero. I'm not too far behind him, but even I know I'm no match for him. And if you can't defeat me, don't even think you stand a chance against Maito. When you put it like that, how about you take a shot at me? I'll show you. But we gotta keep our focus on the enemy. Looks like he's noticed our presence. Exev's underlings, are you here to avenge me after I betrayed DG Alliance? Or is their target something else entirely? Captain Graham, let us handle the fighting. You work on getting all the townspeople to a safe location. You got it. Be careful out there, Joe. Who do you think I am? Hey, Joe the Ace, prepare yourself. Too slow. Gah. Excellent work. No wonder they call you the Ace. Die, Banjo Haran. I should have known they're after me too. Blah. Better than I thought, Banjo. This is like a brisk morning walk to me. Take this! Are you planning a quick draw duel or something? Think twice. If it's a quick draw you want, I'll win for sure. You want to give it a try? We've got no choice. Retreat! That bunch is barely worth mentioning. Don't ease up just yet. Their surprise attack failed, but that just means they'll regroup and come back with a new plan. And when they do, they will crush them again. Ow. Wait, are those like clones of Goryu? Saji, take Luis and get out of here. What about you? I have Celestial Being as one objective and one objective only. I'll see you again soon, right? Sure thing. I'll make it to Iskandar and back again. That's a promise. I look forward to chatting when that time comes. See you later!
I've gathered up all the forces that went into town. Then deploy all units immediately.
Except subordinates are piloting Federation units. When did that happen? Full of energy today, are we, Setsuna? I guess. You won't waste 1 second. We'll take you on at once, villains. Commander Patrick is no slouch today either. I already got a chance to see his wife recently. That might explain it. Here I go. Joe, don't run out ahead of formation like that. The enemy's target is me, not the rest of you. I'll play the decoy. That doesn't matter. You'll get hurt. I'm not like you, Commander. No one will miss me if I'm gone. Joe. But don't worry. I don't plan on dying. I won't stop until I avenge my father. Don't move, Exeb. I'm aiming right for you. Oh. We get a little bit more backstory on Joe the Ace. That's cool. Or well, he's known as Joe Rival, but I mean, you might as well call him Joe the Ace at this point. And of course, they want to go after Kira first. I'm not letting them.
People on this star fight against fear and desperation, and they put their hope in us. So to protect this world, I too will fight.
Of course you will, Jesus. It's the Battle of the Beam Sabers, and... Kira wins the duel. Okay, we can actually have the Booster Knuckle or Goryu Cannon. We'll go with the Booster Knuckle. Take a look, Banjo. You're about to see my true strength. I don't care if you think you're the sun or something. Don't think you can shine light on my inner darkness. Why you gotta be so dark, man? Bonk. 746. Not too bad. Bonk. Wow. Only 22 points of damage away from dying. Don't worry, Saji. I promise we'll make it back. I will protect this world. Protect it for all the people living there. 4%. Very nice. Okay, we can do the sword 5. Or the rifle mode. That works too. You won't get hit by that, right? Very good. I'd be mad if I got hit like that. Wow, we actually have some Goryu clones in here. Damn. That's crazy. What are they called? Atlas Mark II. They really look like Goryu. They have a cannon and a beam glaive, and then this one. Oh god, the Euclids. These are annoying.
Everyone, I know it hasn't been long, but I hope you have had the opportunity to speak those you wish to see.
We've all made peace where we can.
Well then, let us be going. It's a long way to Iskandar.
Okay, good. Okay, Sumeragi, it's time.
As soon as this fight is over, I'm headed back to the Universal Century Dimension to set out for Iskandar. There's no way I can stop here. Our real destination is far beyond this galaxy.
ソレスタルビーイングの戦い方見せてあげるわ。ダッセ、プラン通りにお願い。
ミサイルのプレゼントだ。受け取れ。やつの真の力、エクゼル様が恐れる力か。ソレスタルビーイングは最優先攻撃対象。
I don't think I'll really do anything.
なんとかなったわね。
Lol. GN Field. GN Field just negates it. I love it. And you're out. Okay, Graham now. Seeing how Setsuna has changed, it's inspiring. I want to be able to change like that. And someday I'll overcome everything in my past and fly freely through the skies, through the universe. You know what? I think I'll let Kira take out the chaff. And then we'll just leave Goryu to for the rest. Okay, we haven't actually seen Banjo fight. Let's see.
行くぞ大胆ハンマ
Boink. 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 Bonk. He just carries it. He just throws it and shot puts it to the enemy, and I love the animation, man. Literally just shot puts it. Should have known this wouldn't go smoothly. Well then, guess I'll have to use our trump card. They brought in reinforcements. Don't worry, it's only one extra unit. Is that the Stark designed by Wolfgang? Trump card, eh? I don't care what you call it. I'm taking you out.
こいつの威力味わってもらおう行くぞ必殺のコンビネーションだ
I'm not sure. Okay, this might be a decoy. Yep, it's got the barrier field. Of course it does. What the? Goryu's cannon bounced right off that barrier. That's some serious defensive power. Look at that. Witness the amazing absolute defensive barrier developed by the one and only Wolfgang. Absolute defensive barrier?
All units, commence volley assault. We won't let that barrier scare us.
Roger. It's not working. It's taking no damage at all. Okay, Stark. Now let's show them your true power. Holy shit, he's just blowing up the city. Ugh. Stark really does have some serious firepower.
At this rate, the town's in real trouble.
We must break through that barrier. If it keeps shooting non-stop like that, it's bound to run out of bullets eventually. Then we can swoop in and incapacitate it. But if we wait, that may lead to more collateral damage. Setsuna, don't let your emotions influence decisions just because you have friends in that town. If there's no way to physically stop him, this may be our only option. Joe, are you saying you're okay with that? Captain, I had hoped you realized during the fight with Maito how utterly stupid it is to go around playing the tough guy all the time. Captain, But what other choice do we have? We really have no other way of stopping the attack. No, we still have another option. Let's hear it, Banjo. If that robot really is designed by Professor Wolfgang, why isn't he the one operating it? You're right, it's odd. Typical Wolfgang would be to pilot it just so he could show off his new barrier all by himself. Furthermore, he's always been a bit of a perfectionist, which means that barrier may have a weak point somewhere. Exactly. He must have known that this so-called absolute defense barrier is not actually absolute. He himself must have known of some way to break through that barrier. In other words, it must have been some powerful weaponry only he could think of. You're right, Banjo. Wolfgang's most powerful weapon. It must be his very own masterpiece, none other than the Goryu drill. Right, instead of hitting it with a barrage of volley fire, maybe if you could use the drill and focus the attack. But wait, if you take that risk and go in with full speed and the barrier still doesn't break, that's a suicide mission. I never would have learned to use this drill if I always chickened out like that. Attacking at full speed is exactly what this drill is made for, and I'm the only one who can do it. Haha, Joe the rookie, you've run out of ideas and decided to just charge, eh? When I'm finished with you, you'll know the true power of the Goryu drill, of my way of life. So, basically he lives like Simon, but darker.
合流の奥の手を見せて逃がしはしない貫くか
Damn! He did it! He didn't stray for 1 second from his objective. Only Joe could have done such an excellent job. Impossible! He broke through the absolute defense barrier. Huh. I wonder what Wolfgang would say if he were here to see this. Something like, there are no absolutes in science. Hey, this doesn't mean we've lost, you know. Looks like someone doesn't know defeat when they see it. You lost the moment your trump card was torn to pieces. It's no use trying to escape. Get ready. Wow, they actually put Joe that far in. Okay. Alright, Lieutenant Patrick Colasur. It's time for you to do the thing. Bring it on, you chumps! My batteries are charged, I'm 120% fired up. My dear Commander, I mean Brigadier General, your sweet, lovable Patrick will make it back to you in one piece. I promise! Oh, that's so sweet. But it is kind of a meme that he really doesn't die. Bam. I mean, that's all you need, right? That's really all you need. Okay, let's keep moving. Wow, a critical. Damn. Okay, we'll just defend from that. Kinda want to see what that enemy looks like. Maito Senpujin Banjo Haran. Spending too much time around these two may actually be making me dumber. But I will never give up this fight. I won't stop until I've cut down Exeb by my own hand and avenged my father. That's okay, you're the ace, you got this. Ow. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. It's fine. And then we'll probably just have him use the, Oh, that's the Tri-Punisher, okay. We'll just have him use Transam later or something. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Nice dodge. Very nice dodging. Alright, you punks. I'll crush you so thoroughly you'll never even think of doing evil deeds like this again. Light repels darkness. If you fear not the brilliance of the sun, then have at you. And, well, he's way too bright.
世界の混乱がこういう犯罪者を生んだか。近接戦闘に入る。
And he's out.
これは何かの間違いだ。
Okay, so he can do multi-action too. Alright. As for you... Okay, let's see. Fortune, gain, grit, persist, intuition, and love. Actually, you know what? I'll give you the love, and then you activate Transam. For once, let's actually have Patrick get his moment in the sun.
とっておきだ。
He actually blows him up. I love it. How much damage? Okay, 12,000. That's cool. Good job, Patrick. Okay, what if we actually use Transam on this guy? Yeah, why not?
世界の混乱が
I think you can actually kill
こういう
him.
犯罪者を生んだか。
I think this might actually be a kill.
トランザムで決めてみせ。
If it's not, well, I'll just let Joe the Ace finish him. It's a kill. 13,332. Very good. Joe, Banjo Haran, you'll regret this. You've betrayed Exeb for the last time. No matter how much you resist, true darkness lies ahead. These idiots sure are sore losers. Exeb is targeting me. Me against an enormous evil force. For what reason? Could it be Don Zauser's final bequest?
All enemies confirmed eliminated.
It's just like Joe said. Our victory was decided the moment that barrier was broken. They don't call you Joe the Ace for nothing. Nobody else could have mastered Wolfgang's greatest work like you, Joe. You sure know a lot about his inventions. I've had the opportunity to study his research. It gave me a lot of insight into his way of thinking. He never cared for mainstream academia and made it his policy to break down notions of common knowledge and authority. This drill he created that can pierce through anything may have been a symbol of that ideology. Interesting. And maybe the reason that Exeb hated drills is because they threatened what he believed was his position as the absolute infallible leader of darkness. A fascinating observation. Thanks for sharing. That's a great story, Banjo. I'd planned on telling you at some point, but I had no clue that the opportunity would present itself at such perfect timing. Exeb's been out to get me for some time, but I have a feeling I just put his drill hate into high gear. Joe, looks like you've come out of your shell a bit more.
Alright everyone, it's about time we head back.
Hey Setsuna, should you speak to Saji one more time before you leave? That won't be necessary. I'll definitely see them again someday. Ah, such a wonderful thing, friendship. Love between husband and his wife is important too, you know. Yeah, let the scar on my face be proof of that love. Wow, bro got clawed. Damn. They love each other so much that they fight. If nothing else, I guess it's better than being ignored.
Nice work today, Ian.
That was actually a pretty wholesome chapter.
Setsuna must have left by now, huh?
Yeah.
Saji, Luis.
Hey, Sally. I guess the
factory's closed for the day?
Yeah, we got business to attend to elsewhere.
Well, I'm glad I was able to run into you here then.
Did you need something?
Yes, actually. I want to speak to you both about my job. I really appreciate all you've done for me. However, I'm letting you know that I'm quitting.
What happened all of a sudden? Why are you quitting?
I've applied to a part-time position at Nurgle. I'll be supporting the trip to Iskandar and...
Iskandar?
I'm sorry to leave my job so soon, but I assure you, my replacement is a great worker and will surely get along with the owner's wife and kids. Does this mean you're going to Iskandar too, Sally? No, I certainly don't expect to. But if it would help Maito in any way...
Well, thank you for all you've done for us, Sally. I'll let Miss Udibatake know you're leaving.
Saji, Luis, sorry to take up so much of your time. Take care.
Iskandar.
Saji, are you thinking about going too?
Huh?
You've always dreamt of working in space. If you really want to go, I don't want you to worry about me. I'd feel bad if I was the only thing holding you back.
What are you talking about, Luis? Mr. Udibatake put me in charge of the factory. I can't just abandon it like that. For now, I'll stay here and gain some useful skills. Then I'll go to space. That's my plan anyway.
But...
I put my dream in Setsuna's hands for now, and since he promised he would come back, I'm not worried one bit. Plus, when I do get the chance to go to space, no way am I going without you, Luis.
Saji...
I'll be waiting right here, Setsuna, waiting for the next day we meet. And when we do, there's so much I want to talk about. About you, about us, about what the future holds. So we got a spiral effector and a booster out of that, and money, and tap points. But we're not done as far as bonus scenarios go. Because